hopefully you're at Shoptalk Spring as well, and if you're not, that's okay, we forgive you. We had a great time, and here's some of the highlights from us and some of our friends all across the retail industry.
The key takeaways for us at Shoptalk were, how do we bring love back to retail? And for Resolve, that's really thinking about bringing a human natural element to a merchant's digital channels. For the first time, what we've been able to do, thanks to AI and BrainPower, our proprietary models, is make humans feel heard and understood when they're starting a purchase journey online.
I think what makes sense for shoppers and when to use those channels has changed quite a lot, particularly in the last year or so. And as we see AI get adopted, particularly on the front end, I think that fluidity in channels is only going to increase, because people are going to be able to, and shoppers are going to be able to get what they want when they want it.
You know, there's certainly a lot of talk about AI. It's fun that we're starting to get out of this space of just that chatbot experience where you're asking it generalized questions and really moving into something that's a little bit more specific. You know, AEO, GEO is something that's come up a lot, and figuring out how these models present information.
Large enterprise retailers have a complex mix of homegrown systems and off-the-shelf products, while the smaller retailers are really relying on just, off-the-shelf products that are just driving their business. So it's easier for them to implement AI because, it's usually the platform and the solution and the product companies that are coming in with their next generation product and helping these retailers implement it.
I think luxury retail has always been a human business based on trust, taste, and relationship. And honestly, I think it will continue being a human business well beyond the hype era of AI. At the same time, companies like Gucci or Burberry, we see now heavily investing in data and digital, but it doesn't mean that they want to remove the human layer. It's basically quite opposite.
The reality is customers don't shop omnichannel.
Exactly.
They shop a brand or a retailer. And so for me, unified commerce is when retailers align themselves to this reality, right? And so it means that there's one customer truth, there's one inventory truth, for example, and then there's one decision layer across store and digital.
I mean, certainly AI is everywhere at the show, and I think a lot of brands and retailers are, sorting through the hype. I think Brett Taylor at the keynote said it, super well, right? Sorting through the hype, trying to find the real value is certainly top of mind with everybody here.